Now, I almost forgot to do my debrief tonight, but I need coffee, man. It's all about the coffee here. Um, Debrief for the day. It's always a continual thing to learn more about yourself and how you're going to react and deal with certain situations. Come out of the gate on the call clinic, just rocking and rolling. Okay, it was kicking. It was going great. Pumped out some calls, and it wasn't anything anybody did. It was just me. It just hit a brick wall. All right. It wasn't a bad thing. It was just it kind of, well, it was, but it was one of those things. It happens. I just kind of hit a brick wall, and I was just like, FUD. I'm kind of glad I did. Not in that I didn't get the calls done I wanted to do, but in that it allowed me to kind of revisit where my brain was actually going. Because I was doing okay, and I was pumped and primed and ready to go, and was, yeah, man, nail it down. It was doing okay, doing good. There's no denying that. Had good things moving. Got in about half the calls I wanted to today. But I do have to say it was better than none of the calls I wanted to today. And it wasn't torturous. It wasn't just, oh, I'm gonna die now. I can't do this. It was a little bit rocky. It was a little rough, and I noticed the blood was pumping. I did have that thing going, but I did notice that I had a better mindset about all of it. My brain was actually thinking more productive thoughts that were not going to just lead me into a state of utter total doomsday depression, because I didn't complete it the way I wanted to. But I did get some stuff done. I got some results. Not awesome results, minor results, but results. Right? Better than nothing. The other thing I got was I noticed my presence of mind was a little bit more stable. And by that I don't mean, lose it. No, I was able to listen to the people I was talking to better, and listen to the call better, and listen to the sales managers better. Yeah, that's my kid's drawing right there. Gotta love it. And what really helped on that was I heard her say something that made me go, wait a minute, why am I not doing that? So I started instituting something, and it's bumped up my recruiting numbers. Hopefully it's going to bump up my recruiting numbers, but it bumped up my results just almost automatically here. And I'll get into what that is later. It's not a big deal. It's just something that I was like, we got the technology, why don't I use it? That's stupid. So I did notice that I had more enthusiasm, more presence of mind, I was more calm. Granted, I was still shaking a little bit, but it's part of life. And I was a lot more with it, you might say. So I just instituted a little bit of what I was reading in that book, and unfortunately I was so caught up in that I didn't get up and do any of my workouts and exercises, which I should have. Maybe not, because I'm still hurt from helping one of my sales managers move last week. Thanks, Greg. But still a little bit ailing from that. But getting up and moving, I did feel that a whole lot better. But I wasn't forced to use that Band-Aid nearly as much. I didn't feel like I really, really had to had to get up and move, and something in the book made me realize that that's just a nervous energy. Just you, instead of using that energy, you're just wasting it, throwing it away. Instead of using it, stopping and saying, this energy is capable of getting me somewhere. And instead of using it, you're just tossing it down the drain. So I started realizing, maybe I can use this energy. Granted, I do want to get up and still do the exercises, because for one, that gets gets me more energy flowing, and it doesn't eliminate the nervous energy, but it gives me more substantial real energy. So I'm going to start doing that. But tonight I'm going to do more research on some of the therapies that they had. The mental shock, get your mental interruption, thought interruption therapy, fragrance therapy, introducing a thought and linking it with a fragrance. And anytime you get that fragrance going, you'll have that thought better, or that state of mind. Blue dot therapy, I don't even know what that is. I saw that and I read it, but I have to actually read what it is. But I'm going to get into some of those, start using those, and being very intentional about it. Because like I said before, it's ridiculous. It is absolute ridiculous. I was not amazingly effective before, but I was effective. I could get things, I could sell things, I could do all right. And now, after years of pain and torture in the physical, when they have to take out almost your entire pelvis, 50% of your pelvis, and, your bones and your hips, they have to be removed and replaced because you've just worn them out because of the pain. It was bad. Some of the things I tried to do to alleviate that were ridiculous. And then, that affects your mindset. And then having set in to really bad ideas of call reluctance and things that affect you, it wears on a person. And it's a catch-22. You go a year without success, and then it's easier to go another year without success, and you just kind of, those years feed upon themselves. So breaking the cycle is one of the hardest parts, and I got a feeling that this is helping. It's a long, hard road back up, but I'm kind of looking forward to the challenge and the fight. All right, now my arms start to hurt because for my shoulder because it's sore. All right, talk to you all later. Bye.